Hello everyone and welcome to tutorial number 45 in a series of video tutorials for Java programming. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button and click on the bell icon as well to stay up to date with every tutorial I upload on my channel. In the last tutorial I discussed about deadlocks in Java. So in this tutorial I'm going to be starting the concept of enums, which is a very interesting concept compared to deadlocks and other 3-4 concepts which we studied in the previous tutorials. So now let's get started. So first of all, how am I going to declare an enum? Okay, so this is very easy if you're using an IDE like this particular IDE IntelliJ IDEA. All right, so all you need to do is just go to new, then you just need to click on Java class. So if you click on Java class, you will get a particular dialog box like this. Here you will get four options. One is class, another one is interface. Then you will get annotation. Then you will get enum. Now obviously we want to create an enum, right? So we need to click on this particular enum, and here we need to provide the name of that particular enum which we want to create. So let's do that. So I have created an enum named day. Okay, and obviously you might have guessed it by now. It is going to contain all the days of a week. Okay, so let's do that. Monday. Okay, now this is the very important thing about enum. Okay, if you want to declare an enum, if you're doing it outside the IDE, then you need to declare it like this: public enum. Okay, enum. It tells the enum it is a particular keyword which tells the compiler that you are declaring an enum. Okay, day it is the name of the enum, and after that you are going to put the braces just like we put the braces here. Okay, it is not something different. And after this we are going to declare a few constants. So first of all we are declaring Monday. Okay, then after that we are putting a comma, we are separating the constant. And one thing to remember is that this Monday, this particular Monday, it is as good as writing this thing. Okay, so for example, let us assume that this tutorial it is an enum. Okay, so it is as good as writing this thing. So I'm just going to turn the caps lock off. Then after that I'm going to write tutorial Monday. Okay, tutorial Monday equals to new tutorial, something like that. Okay, it is as good as writing this particular thing. Okay, when I'm writing Monday here, it is as good as writing this thing. Okay, this particular statement, tutorial Monday equals new tutorial. Okay, so that means here what I'm defining, day Monday equals new day. All right, so now what I'm going to do, in much the same manner we can declare Tuesday as well. Okay, we can declare Wednesday also, we can declare Thursday also. Okay, so I'm going to turn on the caps lock once again. Then after that I'm going to declare Thursday, then Friday, then Saturday. All right, then after that we have Sunday obviously. So we have Sunday. So these are the days of the week. Okay, so if you want to end the constants, a list of constants here, then instead of comma you need to put a semicolon here. Okay, after putting the semicolon you cannot declare another constant, you cannot declare another constant here. Okay, like let us say I'm writing today, that is not allowed. Okay, so I cannot declare today here, that is not allowed. It will work if I put replace this semicolon with a comma, but otherwise if I put a semicolon here it is not going to work. All right, so these are the certain things which you need to keep in mind. So the comma, it is going to separate the different constants, and this semicolon, it is going to mark the end of the constants. All right, so that is the first concept which we are studied, like how we are going to declare an enum. Then after that we have the enum switch case. Now these particular values, constants, they can be used as a switch case. So let us say I am declaring a switch case here. Okay, so I'm going to turn off the caps lock again, turn off it. So now I'm going to use it in a switch case. So let us say that I am declaring okay, I'm declaring an object of a enum here, day. Okay, day, it stands for the name of the enum. Day, it is the reference of the enum. Okay, now one thing to remember is that you cannot initialize an enum by using new keyword. Okay, so let us see what happens if we do that. Okay, this thing is actually not going to work. Okay, so enum types, they cannot be instantiated. So what's the other way around? What is the substitute? What is the method by which we can do it? The method is, you need to write day, then after that, okay, the name of the enum, then after that dot, then after that you need to click on, let us say I'm clicking on Monday here. Okay, so basically this Monday, the value of Monday, it is stored in day. Okay, then after that what I can do, I can use the switch case, switch day. Okay, now inside the switch day, what I can use, case Monday. Okay, here in the IntelliSense itself, you can see what are the possible cases which are allowed. Okay, first of all, Friday is allowed, Monday is allowed, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. Okay, now if I, let us say I delete Friday from this enum. Okay, if I delete Friday from this enum and I say click the save button, then after that if I write case here, okay, you can see what has happened now. Friday has disappeared from the IntelliSense dialog box. Okay, so you need to ensure that whatever cases you are writing, okay, it should exist inside this particular enum. Okay, so it should always contain a case followed by constant. Let us say I'm talking about Monday. Let us say, okay, so then I can simply write here like system.out.println Monday. Okay, so the same thing, okay, will apply for the other cases as well. Instead of Monday, I can write case Tuesday beneath it. Okay, I can write case Wednesday. I can write case Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, etc. Okay, so if I press the run button now, it is going to display the output of Monday. Okay, because this is Monday, right? So let us wait for the program to finish this execution. Yeah, it is showing Monday. Okay, in much the same manner, if I replace this Monday with Tuesday, then I can write Tuesday here. Okay, but obviously this thing is not going to work because the day contains the value of Monday, but I'm writing Tuesday here. It is not going to print anything. Okay, so that is the thing which you need to keep in mind. All right, so that is how we can write it in enum switch case. Okay, we can use enums, reference of enums in switch cases. Then after that I'm going to talk about the values method. Okay, so let's go to the values method. Okay, now one thing to remember is that the values method, it is static in nature. Okay, static in nature means that you don't need to create object of the this particular enum or reference of this particular enum in order to access this particular method. All right, so let us var. Okay, actually I'm not going to use var. So let us say days, day. Okay, array of days equals to day dot values. Okay, you can see the values method here in the IntelliSense. Okay, so I'm clicking on that. Then after this, I'm going to use either the simple for loop, or you can use the enhanced for loop. So I'm going to use the enhanced for loop. All right. So let us use the enhanced for loop for, let us say day. Okay, day D, which is present in days. Okay, so this is the way by which we are declaring an enhanced for loop. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write system.out.println D. Okay, so it is going to print out all the values which are present in this particular enum, all the constants which are present in this particular enum. Okay, so it is going to show Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like that. It is going to show all the 7 constants which are declared in that particular enum. All right, so that is what this method is going to do. It is going to return a list of all the constants which are present are declared in that particular enum type, and it is going to return them in the order they are declared. Okay, so if I change the order here, like let us say I write Tuesday first, then after that I write Monday first, some strange reason. Okay, then if I click on the run button here, first of all it is going to print Tuesday, then after that only it is going to print Monday. Okay, because obviously this particular method, it is not going to know that okay, Monday comes before Tuesday. So it is going to print in the same order in which it is defined in this particular enum. Then after that, I am going to talk about the ordinal method. Okay, so ordinal method is a non-static method. So you need to definitely use a reference for accessing this particular method. So let's do that. So first of all, I am going to write day equals to day dot, let us say I'm talking about Monday. Okay, so I am talking about Monday. I want to find out the ordinal value of Monday. Okay, so as I told you in the theoretical part itself, that the ordinal value starts from 0. Okay, so Tuesday it is going to have an ordinal value of 0, Monday is going to have an ordinal value of 1. Okay, and in much the same manner Sunday is going to have the ordinal value of 6. Okay, because Tuesday is starting from 0, right? So because of that reason, the ordinal value of Sunday is going to stop at 6. Okay, so now I am going to write system.out.println, okay, day dot ordinal. So now if I press the run button again, then it is going to show Monday, not Monday, sorry, it is going to show 1. Okay, because I'm printing out the ordinal value, so it is going to print 1. All right, so in much the same manner, if I write Sunday here, okay, then it is going to print 6, obviously. Okay, so that's all for this particular method. It is going to print the ordinal value, and the ordinal value of a particular constant, and the ordinal value always starts from 0. Okay, it can end anywhere, it depends how many constants are present in this particular enum. Okay, there can be 100 constants, and if there are 100 constants in an enum, then that particular ordinal value, it is going to end at 99. All right, so because you should remember that the ordinal value starts at 0, not at 1. Okay, so now we have the compareTo method. Okay, again this compareTo method, it is also going to be a kind of it is also a kind of non-static method. So we need to have the reference of this enum. We already have the reference of enum here. So let us compare. Okay, day dot compareTo. Okay, let us use system.out.println because we need to print the value. Okay, so day dot compareTo. Okay, day dot, let us say I'm talking about Monday. Okay, so now the output is obviously going to be false because Sunday it is not equals to Monday, right? So obviously the output is going to be false. All right, so it is going to be, actually it is giving 5. Okay, it is actually, you should remember that this compareTo method, it is going to return an integer type. It is not going to return a boolean type. Actually, I am sorry about that. It is going to return an integer type. Okay, so it is going to return a value of 5. Okay, so how it is returning the value of 5? Okay, so let us see here. The ordinal value of Monday is 1. All right, and the ordinal value of Sunday, it is 6. So 6 minus 1 is 5. And in much the same manner, okay, if I write Tuesday here, so if I write Tuesday here, then the ordinal value, it is going to be the value written by this method, I mean it is going to be 6. All right, so in much the same manner, if I write let us say Monday here instead of Sunday, if I write Monday here, then the ordinal value of Monday is 1 and Tuesday is 0. Okay, so it is going to return. So let us see what is going to return. So it is going to return 1, exactly 1. Okay, because 1 is compared with 1, it is compared with Tuesday, so 1 minus 0, it is 1. But if I interchange the values, if I write Tuesday here, Okay, if I write Tuesday here, uh, yeah, if I write Tuesday here and if I write Monday here, then it is going to return -1. All right. So this is the use of this particular method. Okay. So it is going to return -1 because it is comparing Tuesday with Monday, and in the left hand side we have Tuesday, right? So left hand side is less than right hand side. So it is going to return negative. If left hand side is equals to right hand side, okay, let us write Tuesday here. Okay, we are comparing Tuesday with Tuesday. Remember, it is going to return 0 because the ordinal value of both the constants are the same. So it is going to return 0. Okay, and if I write, let us say Sunday here. Okay, if I write Sunday here, then obviously left hand side is less than right hand side. Okay, so left hand side is less than right hand side, so it is going to return -6. It is going to return a negative value. And if right hand side, okay, if right hand side is less than left hand side, okay, this thing is maybe a little confusing. So I'm going to write Sunday here, I'm going to write Sunday here, and I'm going to write Tuesday here. Okay, so I am comparing Sunday with Tuesday. Obviously, the left hand side is having a higher cardinal value compared with Tuesday. So it is going to return 6. All right. So that is how this particular method is going to work. Now we have the equals method. Okay. And the equals method, obviously, it is defined in the object class. It is going to return only either true or false. So I'm going to write system.out.println day dot equals day dot, let us say, Monday. Okay, so now it is going to return false, obviously, because Sunday is not equals to Monday, so it is going to return false. All right, and if I write Sunday here, then it is going to return true. All right, so that is all this particular method is going to do. It is going to return true if it is the same constant, and it is going to return false if it is a different constant. All right, so that's all we have got about enums. So now I am going to talk about constructors in the enum. So just like classes, we can declare methods, we can declare instance variables. Okay, like this we can declare instance variables. Okay, this is an instance variable because we don't have the static keyword in front of int. Okay, so it is a non-static variable. And we can have constructors as well, and constructors by default they are implicitly private. Okay, so if I write the private keyword here, then it is implicit. Okay, modifier private, it is redundant for enum constructors, and you always need to remember that enum constructors are private by default. Okay, I cannot write public here. If I write public here, then it is going to give an error. Okay, same applies for protected. Okay, and in any case you need to remember that enums, they cannot extend from another enum. All right, so let me create one another enum here. So I'm just going to name it as, let us say, weekdays or something. So now I'm going to click on day, and I'm going to write extends. Okay, I'm going to write extends weekdays. Okay, it is going to give an error. Okay, because this thing is not allowed, it cannot inherit from a enum. But however, it can implement an interface. This thing is allowed. Okay, but it cannot extend from a class, but it can implement an interface. All right, so you cannot declare this as protected. Okay, the only keyword allowed here is private. Then after that you can write the code statements inside this constructor. And another thing which you need to remember is, if this particular constructor, it is a default constructor, then these constants are fine. But however, if I create a parameterized constructor, let us say I write int I, okay, then it is going to start giving an error. Okay, so here what you need to do, here you need to provide a value. okay, you need to provide a value. Okay, after Tuesday you need to put parenthesis, then you need to provide a value. Let us say Tuesday 5, okay, 7, something like that. You need to provide a value. Okay, if you provide a value, then all the errors will get resolved. So this is all about we had about constructors. And if I talk about methods, okay, if I talk about methods, then we can even have a public static void main method inside this. We can even have a main method inside an enum. All right. So that's all this particular this particular enum is going to do. So we can even have a main method inside the enum. It is also perfectly allowed. It is not going to give any errors whatsoever. Okay, so I'm just going to run this, and let us see how it is working. All right, so it is working, and here you can see the class path is tutorial.day. Okay, so it is executing this particular enum only. Okay, so for clarity, I'm going to write system.out.println day enum. So next time when I execute it, it is going to print day enum. All right, so you can even have a main method inside an enum. That is also perfectly allowed. It is not an issue. All right, so that's all we have to talk about enums. So we'll talk about type wrappers, boxing and unboxing in a future tutorial. So that's all I'm going to talk about in this particular tutorial. And if you have any kind of doubts or any kind of questions, then don't hesitate to post in the comment section below, and I will get back to you when I can. And if you liked this particular tutorial, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And yeah, I will see you in the next tutorial. So bye.